Overwatch 6v6 aka Overwatch Classic tier list. Okay, before I start, you just need to know that I've been playing Overwatch since season 1 of Overwatch 1. I've been playing that game basically since the release of the game. So I know how the old Overwatch looked like, and I probably know what I'm saying. And I also played a lot of Overwatch Classic, so, you know, I know what's going on in that game mode, because it's not exactly the same as the old patch from Overwatch 1. It's kinda different, especially Doomfist is kinda different. Like that patch, that game mode feels more like a custom game and not exactly the same Overwatch 1 patch from whatever time ago. But anyways, let's get to the list. First of all, let's start with probably the most interesting hero, which is, well, Doomfist. And what can I say about DPS Doomfist? If you played Overwatch Classic, I think you, I don't need to even tell why he's on that spot. Like, brother, DPS Doomfist. He's a cool hero as an ex-Doomfist main, because I used to main Doomfist in Overwatch 1 when he was on DPS. I can say that he's really fun to play. I prefer him on DPS because it just fits, Doomfist just fits that role way better than tank. And that's one thing. And second thing is that he's just way more fun to play on DPS. When you have uppercut, when your punches actually feel that they do something and not that you punch someone and he gets 5 damage. And old Doomfist was more about doing rollouts, jumping on someone with your cooldowns, killing that person, and then you get out with your other cooldown. In Overwatch 2, the entire Doomfist concept, the entire gameplay of tank Doomfist is that you charge your punch, and only when you have charge punch you can go in, and even when you punch someone with empowered punch, it still feels like you're doing no damage. I mean, you still do, you do a lot of damage, but it doesn't, you can't feel that power, you know, in that punch. So, I like the DPS Doomfist way more than tank Doomfist, but here's the thing, he's way too strong in Overwatch Classic. The fact that you can one-shot people with both your punch, which you don't have to charge, and also with Seismic Slam and uppercut combo, it's fun to play, but when you're playing everything different besides Doomfist, it's not fun. It's really fucking annoying. You just wanna play Zen, or I don't know, even fucking tank, even Roadhog, and then out of nowhere, Doomfist appears, bang, and you're dead. Brother, you can't even react to that, because someone will say, well, just use headphones and watch where he's coming from. Brother, the thing is, Doomfist can fly over 20,000 rooftops and then land on your face out of fucking nowhere. You sometimes can't even see it coming, and especially when your teammates are talking in voice chats, you can't even hear it, and you're just playing Zen, and in half of a second you get absolutely fisted because he just jumps on you and and you're dead. So, well, Doomfist is OP. What Blizzard has to do with him? In my opinion, the best way to make Doomfist still fun to play and not OP is to, first of all, make him DPS again. Second of all, reduce his damage on punch, maybe on slam, maybe, or uppercut. And third thing, to compensate for his damage reduction, make him more tanky. Because the entire DPS Doomfist is about going in, you're basically a glass cannon. You go in, you one-shot someone and get out, or you don't one-shot someone and you die because you're squishy as well. So I would rather him have less damage, don't have one-shot, punch and slam, and give him more armor or extra health, so he can be more sustainable and less squishy. So he can actually go in, punch people, and then get out, and not that he needs to go in and get out immediately, and you either one-shot someone or not, and you either die or not. I would like him to go in, punch people for some time, maybe take cover, then punch again, and then get out. So, more armor, more HP, less damage, that's it. Let's move on. Next DPS, Tracer. Tracer is S tier. She's really good on that patch, especially because on that patch, everyone is so fucking slow. So Tracer with her mobility and the fact that she can one-shot people or one-clip people way more easily because everyone is really slow on that patch, makes her still S tier. Tracer has always been S tier. I don't remember a time where Tracer was actually worse than S tier. She was almost always meta since the release of Overwatch 1. And that's why she's such a great, hero design and such a great hero in that game. So, Tracer, S tier, definitely. Next one is Reaper. Honestly, he's kinda clunky because you can't cancel your Wraith form and you can't TP mid-air. But is he really that bad? I think he's pretty decent. If you would run certain comps, full brawl comp with Reaper May, I think he might be really good. I would put him in B for now. Next one we have Widowmaker. I know. I would say somewhere between here. Widowmaker, again, everyone is way much slower in Overwatch 1, or at least in that patch in Overwatch Classic. So hitting headshots is way more easier than in Overwatch 2. And also Widow has less counters on that patch. So I'm not gonna put her in broken, she's not as strong as Doomfist because she requires at least aim to like get one shot, while Doomfist can just go in, like miss, like it's not hard to land a punch on Doomfist and you get one shot. And Doomfist can also fucking one-shot, almost one-shot tanks. Like you can 1v1 almost every single tank in that game. Because tanks feel really squishy. So like, you can make the same argument about Widowmaker. Like she's still really strong and you can also double tap tanks, which is also insane. But she's not as broken as Doomfist, so I'm gonna put her in S tier. Next one we have Pharah. Pharah, I'm saying this also as a Overwatch 1 Pharah main. She was my second main before Doomfist. And I like old Pharah when it comes to like her kit. I fucking hate her rework. I wish she could still fly and don't have that dash, because that dash basically is useless if you know how to play Pharah. On that patch, her projectile speed is really fucking slow and it's annoying as fuck. So, and her movements, like basic movement speed is also slower than in Overwatch 2. So, well, I'm gonna put her in... I'm honestly gonna put her in C. And I'm gonna explain later why. Because there is one hero that makes her C. If that one hero wasn't that good, I mean same applies to Widow. If that hero and Widow weren't that good, I would put her maybe in B. But because those two heroes exist, I need to put her in C. Next one we have Reinhardt. Or actually let's do DPS first. Torbjorn. Torbjorn, I would say he's C as well. Like, he's fun to play, not gonna lie, but he's way too clunky. Like, leveling your turret to level 2 is annoying. You can't throw it. And like his basic kit is fun to use. Especially his armor packs are really cool. When you combine it with Tracer, bro, like, that shit's really good. And Doomfist. Like, those packs are really cool. I wish they actually like bring those packs back to Overwatch. I feel like it makes the game more like interesting and gives more shots where you like pack your Tracer or Doomfist. Like, I think it's a really fun thing. But like, he's just way too clunky with his like turret leveling. And also your ultimate is kinda ass. Like, I get that there was a lot of play of the games where you would put turret on Volskaya on platform and then pop the level 3 and you would kill everyone. But bro, that was Overwatch 1 like 8 years ago when everyone was dog shit at this game. Like, it won't work right now. So, yeah, Torbjorn is C. Next one, I have Hanzo. Hanzo, honestly, is not as strong as Widow, but I think I will put him in A. He feels pretty good. Especially if... And, like, I also used to be a really good Hanzo. Now my Hanzo is dog shit. So... But even now, when I'm absolutely dog shit at him, I can still, like, get a lot of value with his, like, basic kit. He's still really decent. So I'm gonna put him in A. Or actually, let's put him in B for now. Above Reaper. And maybe later I will move him to A. We'll see. Next one we have Bastion. Bastion... He's really fun to play, I'm gonna say that. I love his old ultimate. I actually like the way that you need to like set up in one place and you can like move with your turret, but now you have it like basically on demand. You don't have like cooldown to use your turret. And honestly, I think that old Bastion would still work in a lot of Overwatch 2 maps. Not on all of them. He won't work on push maps. He might be tough on Crash Point, but I can see people make him work like easily on those maps. So, I don't know. I think I may wanna put him either low B or high C. I'll put him in low B for now. Next one we have Sim. Okay, Sim is not the DPS. Never mind. Cass. Cass is just fucking nuts. Like, he's not broken, but like, Cass is probably the most reliable DPS in Overwatch 1 on that game mode, on Overwatch Classic. Like, Cass is really fun to use. Stun is okay. I don't think it's broken. If they reduce like its like stun duration to like less, but still make it a stun, it wouldn't be that annoying. And also, if you say that stun is broken because you can do nothing about it, well, you can just not play in LOS of Cass or in not in the range of Flashbang. So if you get flashed by Cass, it's like your fault, and it's not that hero is OP or the flash is OP. It's just your fault because you shouldn't be next to him in the first place. So Cass is really good, and that's why Pharah is in C. Like, in my opinion, Cass might be like... These heroes are the best. Like, Cass is just like, he's good in almost every single comp. And especially because another one support is really strong, and I can't believe that I'm gonna put that support that high in a tier list. But on that patch, it actually makes sense. So, and that support makes Cass even way better. So, Cass S tier easily. Next one, Soldier. Soldier is like mid. Like, he's not the worst, but he's not the best as well. I think I can put him like below, I would say below Hanzo. Above Reaper. Like, he's good, but he's not that great. Next one is Junkrat. Like, Junkrat is fun. I used to love Junkrat in Overwatch 1, especially on Anubis. I would do unimaginable things on Anubis, on defense, on Junkrat. But, he's really... First of all, he's really map dependent, and second of all, he's really team dependent. Without the team, without him up, you're kinda dog shit, and you're basically a worse Pharah. So I would put him like, I'm gonna even put him below Torbjorn, because Junkrat, if he had like Overwatch 2 projectile speed on his bombs, and it would be easier for you to like land projectiles onto someone and not just spam, then I would put him higher. But because on that patch his projectile speed is way lower, it's harder to hit those projectile shots on enemies, I'm just gonna put him here. Next one is Genji. Genji is... he's good, but he also feels kinda clunky and slow. I think I can put him in A tier. He's not as strong as those heroes, in my opinion. I think I'm gonna put him in A. And I also played a lot of Genji in Overwatch 1, and I was pretty decent at him. So for now he says A. Next one we have Mei. Mei, again, really good hero. Like, she has a lot of damage, it's easy to land your icicles when people move slower. Not a lot of counters, you can survive Doomfist, who is OP, because you have block and you have ice block and you have wall. And also stun on freezing, like, bro, that shit is OP. And that shit is actually annoying. Like, stun on Cass is not that annoying, but stun on Mei is annoying as fuck. So, well, good ultimate, self-heal, self-block, protect. You can protect yourself from Doomfist. You can wall enemy tanks, you can stun everyone in the lobby. She's really good. And you can shoot everyone no matter what the range is. You can even duel Widows. So she's really good. I might actually wanna... Do I want to... Actually, I'm gonna put her above Widow. Low-key. I think she's better than Widow because you can even duel Widow. If Widow won't hit the first headshot on you, then you can even challenge Widow with your icicles. So I must keep it like that. Next one we have Sombra. Sombra is a weird case, to be honest. Because your hack is OP on that patch because it's 6 seconds. You can basically make someone go AFK for 6 seconds. Like, that's nuts. When you land a hack on tank or Doomfist, like, you have almost guaranteed kill. Like, there is no fucking way. Like, those people can't escape. So, like, that's really OP. But at the same time, her, like, basic kit besides hack, she's kinda like, mid. So I think I'm gonna put her in low A for now. Maybe high B. Let's keep her in low A for now. And that's actually everything for DPS. So now let's move to tanks. First one, you have Reinhardt. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I've been playing a lot of tank in Overwatch 2. I've been playing a lot of tank in Overwatch 1. I'm gonna be honest, every single tank on a list feels dog shit on that patch. Like, like the fact that Doomfist can, like, literally 1v1 all tanks is making them feel dog shit, and they are really squishy. Rein is the only tank that's not squishy because you have, like, 2000, I think, HP on shield. But he's still, like, really clunky, and, like, he just feels weird. I guess I'm gonna rate him low because I feel it's just me, like, being used to Overwatch 2 Reinhardt. And that's why I'm dog shit at him in Overwatch 1. But like, still, he feels like kinda off. Because you can't cancel charge, you have only one fire strike. So like, I think I'm gonna put him in like low A. Or let's put him in like high B tier for now. Like, there is... Okay, there are some... Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's put him in high B because I know what I wanna put on in A tier. And that's... Yeah, Winston. Winston is A tier. He's not S tier, but he feels really good on that patch or game mode, whatever. Like, Winston feels really good, even despite that Doomfist. Doomfist can still like 1v1 you easily, but Winston feels really good on that patch. I really liked playing him, and he was nice. So yeah, Winston is A tier for sure. Next one, Zarya. Zarya is hot. I used to play... Zarya was my main when it comes to playing tank in Overwatch 1. I would play a lot of Zarya in Zarya-Reinhardt duo. But she feels really trash. I may wanna put her even in C tier. Even when you play with Reinhardt, like, it's really hard to get your charge. You are squishy, you are running on low charge 99% of the time. Okay, maybe not 99%, but most of the times you're running on low charge. You deal no damage, you have only one bubble to protect your teammates, you have only one bubble for yourself. Like, she feels really off. You play her only for bubbles, but you only have one bubble for your teammates. And you can still get destroyed by Doomfist. So like, I'ma put her in C tier. Next one, Hog. Oh. Hi. Loki? Nah, Hog... He has to be D. Like, you have Ana on that patch, you're really clunky, you can one-shot with hook combo, you have your alt fire, but still Hawk is like really bad. You know what I'm saying? He might be actually better than Zarya, like low-key. But at the same time, you know, fuck it, let's put him next to Zarya. But he's really bad, like, nah. Orisa, oh. Orisa was my second main. Actually, Orisa was my primary main in Overwatch 1 when I played tank. I used to play tournaments on Orisa, where you would play Orisa Hawk or Orisa Sigma. But still on that patch, especially when you're playing alone, like, she's fucking terrible. Like, Orisa is absolutely fucking disgusting. She's low-key worse than Hawk. You have shield that is easy to destroy. Pool is like fun to use, but when you don't have teammates, it's basically useless. When you don't have Sigma or Doom or whatever to follow that right click, so it's useless in those scenarios when you solo queue. 45 feels like he's doing nothing, and you're getting really slowed while just shooting. Like, she's really not fun to play, she's really dog shit, and she just feels really squishy. Like, Hanzo, Widow, Doomfist, even Cass can like get rid of you in like 2 seconds. Like, Orisa feels absolutely disgusting. D.va, another A tier. D.va is again really good tank. If she's better than Winston, I think Winston is better than D.va. But D.va is again a really solid tank. I really like playing her, especially when I'm alone. When you're playing Reinhardt with like full comp and you play Brawl with Cass May, then Reinhardt can easily like be with them here. But because I'm ranking that tier list based off like solo queuing in 6v6, Reinhardt is way worse than those heroes. Those heroes are doing way better when you're solo queuing. For the tanks, that's it. So now we can move the last role, the supports. First support, Mercy. I would never fucking believe that I'm gonna do that and say that. I absolutely hate Mercy. I hate Mercy players. I fucking hate that hero design, because it's dog shit. I'm talking about Overwatch 2, by the way. But at the same time, Mercy players are the most lucky players, and they can rest through fucking walls, ceilings, and from 20,000 kilometers, because rest is fucking bugged in Overwatch 2. And that's annoying as fuck. And Mercy players are dumb, they are dog shit, they can't play other heroes, and they have the biggest lack of entire fucking Overwatch roster of Overwatch players. Like, enemy Mercy will always run into your entire team when you are dead, and she's gonna pull off rest on an enemy tank in front of your all teammates because they can't fucking shoot her for whatever reason. And she's gonna survive that rest with 1 HP, she's gonna rest tank, and that tank is gonna crash the game. Like, I fucking hate Mercy for all reasons possible. But in Overwatch 1 on that patch, she's really fucking good. Like, I need to put her in A tier. That's not a fucking joke, ladies and gentlemen. She's actually that good. You have your res. It's hard to shoot you while res because you don't have like you're not slow during res, and it feels like you are even faster while resing. So you can easily res people, and also your ultimate can cancel res. I mean, it can reset res. So you can res someone twice in one fight with your ultimate. Like that, she's insane. And also she makes heroes like Cassidy or Mei really strong when you poke at them. And you make them even more strong even though they are already really strong. And also, another reason why she's really good, she has really good mobility in comparison to other heroes on that list. I don't know, she deserves that one in my opinion. She has to be A. Zenyatta, he's fun to play, not gonna lie, but he's really squishy. You really rely on your teammates, so I think I'm gonna put him like in like mid C. Like, he's not bad, but he's not good as well. Like, it's cool that you can like combo him with Doomfist and heal him, and Zenyatta is good in dive. When you play with full comp, like with like 6 stack, I would put him like in here, not even in here. But when you're solo queuing, I would put him like somewhere in here, because you're just way too easy to kill. By Widowmaker, by Hanzo, by fucking Cassidy even, by Mei. You're just way too easy to kill. You can provide a lot of value, but at the same time you're way too squishy and too easy to kill. And also on that patch you can't knock back people with your kicks, so yeah. Next one we have Sim. Absolutely dog shit. I used to love Symmetra in Overwatch 1, but she's fucking terrible on that patch. Like, turrets, you can fart on them and they getting destroyed, so I don't give a fuck that you have 6 of them. You can literally fucking fart on them and they are getting destroyed, because they have like 1 HP. Turrets are dog shit. Symmetra is dog shit. On your M1 you have no fucking range. Your M2 or your fucking orbs fly with the speed of fucking snail. Ultimate is cool. Teleporter is low-key OP. Maybe not OP, but it's really good when enemy team don't destroy it. You can store a point for fucking infinity. Shield generator is also really cool, but like there's like everything else in her kit is absolutely dog shit. Lucio, oh my fucking god. Bro, I used to love Lucio in Overwatch 1, but now when I look at him, I've got no idea how I could like him that much. His boobs are way more fun on that patch, because you can actually boob people. But you are fucking... Bro, like, Lucio on Amp and while wall riding is slower than Hawk in Overwatch 2. Like, it literally feels like it. He's probably not, but it feels like I'm faster on Hawk in Overwatch 2 than Lucio while wall riding, speed boosting, and amping that. And also his wall rides feel like really off. Like I can like get on walls. I mash my space button. I didn't change my settings from Overwatch 2, but it feels like it just, I don't know, like maybe Frogger knows something about him because he has like 20,000 hours on Lucio in Overwatch 1 and 2. So maybe he can speak about it, and if like that Lucio is just bugged and he used to have better wall rides in Overwatch 1, but on that patch, wall rides feel fucking terrible. Like, I don't know, it feels like you can't latch on walls that easily. It feels like it's hard to like get on a wall, even though you're mashing the space bar. So Lucio feels Lucio is fucking terrible. He's basically a war Zen, because you're almost as fast as Zen, but you have boop, but Zen has more damage, more heals, so like, and your speed boost almost speeds nothing, so he's fucking nice. Ana is a great support. Ana, out of all of the supports, Ana is the best. She's really good. You have anti-nade, you can counter Doomfist, which is another big plus in that patch, because Doomfist is OP. So Ana, I can easily put her in S tier. She's really good. And you have anti-nade for hogs, for tanks, sleeps for tanks. She's really good. And that's the end of our list. Now let's look if I can like change some heroes. Also, I'm putting those heroes like in a right order. So on this side are the best heroes in their category. But when you look at tanks, like don't look that, I don't know, Winston is better than Mercy. Like tanks are like different category. Like there should be like, you know, separately. I'm not saying that like Winston is better on Mercy and, you know, etc. Winston is better than D.va, but I'm not comparing tanks to DPS. I'm comparing tanks to tanks, you know? Like, I'm just saying this in case. Okay, but would I move something on that list, to be honest? Those heroes stay here. I'm not moving them. They are good. Doomfist stays here. Genji, S tier. Nah, Sombra. I kinda... Low-key, I'm gonna put her in B tier. Cause, like, her entire kit is way worse than, like fucking Hanzo. I may wanna put her above Soldier, but he's not better. Like, Hanzo gives you more value with his headshots, scatter arrow that can one-shot tanks. While Sombra has like low value, she's basically played only for the hack. So I'm gonna put her in B below Hanzo. Everything here, I'm fine with it, so that stays. Pharah stays in C, I don't care. Like, I main Pharah in Overwatch 2, in Overwatch 1, she stays in C, she's like S. Like, all of those heroes can easily delete her. Even if she has pockets, she's still easily deleted by those heroes. Torbjorn above Junkrat, it's fine in my opinion. And when it comes to tanks, those tanks stay here. They don't deserve S tier, because those heroes like literally destroy tanks because they are really squishy. So they stay here. Reinhardt, I'm fine with that. Zarya, Hog. Would I put Hog above Zarya? Honestly, I'm gonna put Hog here. Low-key, I'm gonna put her here. I know Zarya Reinhardt, but low-key, when you play solo, Hog is way better than Zarya. Because your second tank not always gonna pick Reinhardt. Zarya with other tanks feel kinda still ass, you don't really get your charge, and even if you get your charge, then you're still getting deleted in like 2 seconds by Doomfist or Cassidy. So I low-key wanna put her actually in D tier. I think even Orisa brings more value to the table than Zarya. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. Zarya feels way fucking worse than... I would rather have Orisa with shield and pull for my Doomfist than Zarya that can give me only one bubble and then do nothing in the game. So I think I'm gonna even put it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. Everything else, Lucio, Symmetra stays here. That's it. That's my tier list. As an OG Overwatch 1 player who played that game a lot in Overwatch 1, who played that game a lot in Overwatch 2, both as a casual player, as a hard ranked grinder, as a screamer, who've been playing in a lot of tournaments, as an IGL, as a DPS tank, who also used to coach GM players in Overwatch 2 and GM teams. I've been everywhere in Overwatch. I tried everything. I was in every single position. So I only wasn't like a pro in like Overwatch CS or Overwatch League or Overwatch Contenders. That was the only thing I didn't do in Overwatch in my entire Overwatch career in Overwatch 1, in Overwatch 2. So that's my list. You can let me know in the comments what's your opinion about it. I'm gonna say it one more time. This list is based on solo queuing 6v6. This is not like comp or fucking scrim tier list or fucking stacking with friends. This is purely playing that game mode solo, where most of the times you have 5 DPSs. By the way. So this is my list. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and make sure to leave a sub, because I'm trying to grow that channel on that game. So if you want more Overwatch content and more Overwatch content creators, leave a sub. See you next time.